Yo, what's crack-a-lacking? It's D-Nell, aka Trib of the Tribulation Kids. I'm in the building. I made it here. I'm here. And I'm in the house. Hopefully you can hear me. If you come into the chat, please let me know if you can hear me. I am trying to get going. I have really been trying my best to get things in order, and I could tell you that it has been a struggle for me. It has been a struggle for me. But I'm glad to be in the house. Let me get the chat going just in case it starts moving and I don't see it. Because there's something about it's something about this restreams. I just don't get it sometimes, man. I really don't. And I should have had this stuff together, but I always wait till the last minute. We got two people in the house showing up. Let me see if I get the chat just in case. So anyway, man, this is the lab. I finally got my setup together. I was gonna come live yesterday, but I really truly just didn't feel good. Shout out to Sabah. Shout out to Rick One Bar. Rick, look, little by little, Rick, I'm getting it together. Hold on, give me a second to get this together. But what I was gonna say is, wait. I finally got my setup together. I was gonna come live yesterday, but I really. So anyway, I got my setup together. I was gonna come live yesterday, but I just didn't feel good. I ain't felt good the last couple of days. I'm gonna be honest with you. The other night, felt like I was choking in my sleep. You know what I mean? And I just thank the Lord for health and strength. I got up today, you know what I mean? And I really truly stayed up all night, like till like 3 in the morning, working on some stuff. Like, Rick, I got some stuff. Like, look, stay tuned. Like, hey, look, they ain't ready. You know, but I think Rick was gonna be one of the people that's gonna be really, you know, excited for me just to get going, you know. And shout out to Bird. I see he came in the door. I wanted to come live today because I need a haircut, right? So I figured, you know what I mean, since I use it as content, yo, Bird checking in with the hammer and the 100. You know I'm gonna acknowledge it. You know what I mean? The hammer and the 100. But yeah, I needed a haircut, you know, and my appointment is a little bit like look, Rick, you know he got me. Yeah, Rick. So yeah, I'm gonna go to get my haircut, you know, and then I figured, you know what I mean, well, I might as well go ahead and try to do 2 live streams today. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, go do one when I need a haircut. You know what I'm saying? Come back after I get a haircut. Rick, I'm thinking. Yeah, man. So this is set up. I wanted to see if it works, if it's working for me, if it worked for y'all, you know, just to try to get some things in order. I really got some stuff, you know, later on. You know, but this is the last little bit of time I'm gonna be using restreams. Like I ended my subscription. I couldn't do it no more. You know, so the subscription is ended. So November 5th will be the last day that we'll be able to do anything right here on Restream. You know what I mean? But we're still just practicing anyway and trying to get our set together. This is the vibe factory. You know what I mean? Like checking the temperature to see what your vibe is. But yeah, I'm excited, you know, because I have been working on the panels too after everybody was talking about it on the last live stream. I was like, you know what? And I just been putting a lot of effort into this invention. Like I think it's an invention for me, you know what I mean? It's an experiment. It's just me getting some things in order, and you know, it feels good because I'm actually taking the time to do it, you know, and I feel like, you know, I still need to get out here and talk. I still need to get out here and try to see that's part of how I've been feeling right there. That burp. It's like I'll be forcing myself to burp while I'm waiting for myself to burp. And with my doctor's appointment, I thought I had these appointments this week, you know what I mean? But apparently it ain't till next week, you know, like late next week. And I was thinking after my procedure that, you know, I would have got the results and been able to see them sooner, you know. So I had to call yesterday to see if I could get a sooner appointment just because I ain't been feeling good. And they they ain't had nothing real soon. Like it's 3 days before my regular appointment. I'm like, man, let me just, So I was telling them they might as well keep that, And so anyway, I'll be going to see him next Monday. So looking forward to it, What else we got going on? We got something. How y'all doing? I've been trying to get online a little bit more, not a lot, just a little bit. Shout out to Honey 129 official is in the building. I appreciate you, Honey. How you doing? Thank you for checking in. 6 people in the building. Yeah, I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I got some stuff going that hopefully next year y'all gonna have some fun with it. We Tribulation Kids. I ain't trying to make it about me. Y'all try to make it about us. I was thinking about people coming into this. Still thinking about people going into this. It's just gonna take me a minute, because I really. It seemed like I'm not rushing, but it's like I feel like I'm rushing. Like I feel like I'm running out of time. Like time just moves so fast, and just me even being back out here for 6 months, like that 6 months then went so quick, and I'm almost 50. You know what I'm saying? I got like one more year, before I'll be 50 years old, so for me to get out here and still create, feel a part and be a part. I feel like my camera like it's cutting my head off because I gotta move up. So like should I just been grinding all my platforms, my Facebook almost to 1K followers. Damn. Facebook, like that's big to me, and shout out to you, Rick. I appreciate your support, and just you always just, been there to push me a lot. Like how I was thinking about it the other day, like Rick, how did you actually know about my channel though? Because like me and Josh was cool, but I was trying to figure out, like, it was one day I was just on my live stream and you just popped up like, yo, go to boy Rick. You know what I mean? I don't know if it seemed like you was out here before Josh. Like, I'm just keeping it real, you know what I mean? But I thought about that, and it's just like you just kept on just pushing me, you know what I mean? Like you popped into my live stream, and I just appreciate you doing that, especially because you was a bigger YouTuber to me. You know what I mean? Like I didn't even know you was on YouTube, and then we got monetized on the same day. Your boy been out here on suspension as a YouTube partner, for reusing my content. That's just part of the game. But I'll get it back on, get it back together. It's just I gotta make a bunch of videos just to get back in the algorithm, get my time back going on, you know what I mean? But, consistency is what is doing it, and I ain't been, very consistent, but I've been, just pushing it, as much as I can, because I doing one today because truthfully, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do one tomorrow or Friday, you know what I mean? Like Friday, I know for sure, no, you know what I mean? Like I just don't feel like it, I ain't been feeling good for real. And I could honestly say that that I might can do one tomorrow. I'm just not really certain. But Friday, 2K, the new season start. I ain't been playing 2K. Shout out to Monkey Man Productions is in the house. Good morning, fellow creators. Stay awesome. Appreciate that. Thank you for joining the live stream. Hopefully, you don't mind coming chilling with the fellas, and it seemed like it's been the fellas. You know what I mean? But I just wanted to get back into trying to get used to being live. I'm looking for my hold on, let me see my other phone. So I did some other stuff I want to try too. Let's see, crispy clean sound. It sound good? For real? Eric B's in the house. I see you. Hold on, let me get you trying to okay. Let's see. Damn, am I on the right? See, I don't be on my Tribulation profile. I'll be on my other profile. And let me see. Let me get up in the live stream. Man, y'all don't even know, man. I'm struggling to get this done. Love the setup. That's awesome. Thank you. I appreciate it. Let me see. Is this the right joint? Boom, there you go. I just got you the mod. See, I'm telling you, I'm way behind on all this stuff. Like just getting everything in order. You know what I mean? Like I'm just like not really on my feet. I'm like really off balance, and I'm really focused on some other things that I'm doing. I'm creating. Shout out to Eric B, man. Hopefully you good. Appreciate y'all being in the house. I still gotta get my video stuff together. There's something I want to try real quick. Hold on, right quick. Let me see how to do it. Let's see. Extra camera. It's this one, and then let's see, high definition, boom, and then all right. Let me see if this worked right quick. I just want to see, boom. It's over here though. I just want to say that, and then, but I don't like how. Hold on. All right. And then I'm getting out of this program. So when I get out of this program, I'll be a little more familiar with the last stuff that I used to work with. So let's see, I appreciate that for real. That's what's up. You said I'm blessed. Williams in the house. Mute. Oh man. I should be good now, right? No sound? Oh Lord. Hold on. Man, I should have some sound. Mic check, mic check. Man, this is what we at right here. See, I shouldn't start messing with stuff. Let me see. Remove source. Boom. Okay. We should be good. We should be good. We should be good. Peace. Is that mean we good? Like, let me know. Yes, yeah. I thought we was good. I think we was good the whole time. Like, come on, man. Like, y'all don't know my nerves is bad. Like, seriously bad. Like, it's been hard for me to get out here just cause how my nerves been. You know what I mean? And then I just really truly don't feel good. Like, I feel like right up in here, I just feel like I want to throw up. It's been hard for me to digest my food. That camera has audio second. Well, oh, okay. I got to. And that's another thing too. So what I'm William checking in with the hammer and the 100. Salute to you. I appreciate you. Look, man, look. We had 2 people checking in today with the hammer and the 100. That is the roll call. We about to get it popping up in here. We about to get it cracking up in here. We about to get these panels that we gonna get everything going, man. Just give us some time, man. It's gonna take a little bit of time. All right. So let's see, you doing great, brother. All right, cool. I feel like I'm stuttering a little bit, and I just feel like I wanna. Let's see, black coffee, my brother. Ooh, you really trying to make me sick. I feel like this mic ain't adjusted right. Hold on. I feel like I gotta be a little more comfortable. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to sit straight up. I want to slouch a little bit. So tell me, man, what y'all got going on? What's the conversation? What's trending out there? We are going to turn chaos into creativity. We are going to really just start to branch out and move in a just in a positive light if possible. Like, you know how I get out here in the streets, you know what I mean? And it could get wicked and it could get disrespectful. And I don't mean nothing by nobody. I got a common enemy, you know what I mean? Like, spiritual is spiritual. I'm talking about my enemy can get in other people and do some more stuff, you know what I mean? So in general, watching from Canada, I feel like my nerves had my heart beating quick. Like, I don't know if I could do this, y'all. It's just something about being live for me. Like, it's so fun, you know. And I used to tell people it's like getting on a roller coaster ride. You just, you know, and I'm already sick, so to get this motion sickness, I guess it's just making me, you know, just kind of excited to be in a. Yeah, I was thinking about this the other. Yo, I was thinking about this the other day. I said your channel ain't popping if Koala ain't in the house. Koala is in the house. Yo, I was thinking about this the other day. I ain't gonna lie. I'm excited to see you, Koala. What's cracking? Look, and Koala don't even talk back. Let's see. I'm studying Luke chapter 13. For real, you got something you wanna put out there? You know, I would invite you on the live stream, but look, I ain't ready yet to have no guests yet. You know what I mean? But look, you heard about we're gonna be doing some open panels and stuff, some discussions and stuff. Let's see, Crystal Creation India. How are you? Shout out to you, Krishna. Is it Krishna? Yo, they got a whole religion that, with your name in it. I'm just keeping it real. Like, I think Steve Harvey was up in there, Krishna or something. They was trying to put all the religions into one. Just want to put that out there. I'm good though. Thank you for asking and welcome to the live stream. Shout out to my boy with the F Mike is coming in the building. I appreciate that right there. That's my man's. Trip. Yeah. Man, look, we're gonna try to get out here and get back going. Yo, you know, one thing I could tell you is for entertainment, though, I ain't worried about it because I do got a lot of friends out here that got some amazing friends. Like, and look, Mike is one of them. Like, if we was to get out here and we need some entertainment, you know what I mean? Like, Mike, I might need your help. I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to get going, you know. It's just taking me a little bit of time, but I'm working on some things that hopefully, you know, it'd be kind of community fun, you know, where people will get out here and get involved. And I know Mike is one of them people. Like, he got his own society over there. Like, seriously, like I ain't never forgot. I just ain't been out here on these streets whatsoever, you know. And I just want to make sure that I'm aware to what's going on in the world, and people are as well. But this is like mass communication to me, where I could just talk to everybody at one time. You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of people that pull on me, and it kind of made me started to think about the story, you know, that I started to create. And before this live stream, it gave me like just the biggest idea, you know, in the world that I cannot wait to share with people, you know. What we got going, you're still grinding. That's all that matters. Man, I appreciate you, Mike. With the F, Mike know music, you know, and yo, he is actually the one that made the hot dog song out here. He is the one that made that the popular song out here. I just want to put that. And if you guys have ever heard the Ding-a-ling song, like, Mike is the one that actually made that song popular as well. I gotta put that out there. Eric B is putting something in the chat. If you guys want to hit the link and connect to Eric B, that's what I like right there, is that we're able to share our content. Beautiful live. I appreciate that. Krishna Creation India, and we out there in India. Tell your friends about us out there in India. Bring a couple of your friends. You know, hopefully, you know, y'all wouldn't mind getting involved in the conversation, because eventually we are going to be doing some stuff where we'll have a discussion. I appreciate you being at the live stream. You know, I'm just trying to get my footing together, you know, trying to feel comfortable out here, you know, and trying to get used to speaking again. You know, this is practice for me. And I'm telling you, like, I really feel like I want to Earl right now. I ain't gonna lie. But I think it's because I'm holding all this stuff in. Adam Garcia, shout out to my man. Salute right there. Appreciate you. But look, keep me in prayer, man. I'm just telling you, man, like, I'm pushing through this joint, you know, and y'all make it easy for me, you know, just being around y'all. Like, I know this will recharge my battery, you know, my energy, you know, it's been low. I just, you know, just gotta get used to just standing out here, you know, and being on my posts, you know, and doing my uploads and stuff like that. But I feel like I feel like I'm creating something that I always wanted to do, or know how to do, or get somebody to do for me, and to do it for myself now. It's like with my production, like what I'm about to do with my production. Like I ain't doing it yet. Wait till I get StreamYard. Like trust me, like we go. It's gonna be fun up in here in a minute. It's gonna be the vibe. I'm telling you, you're gonna find the vibe. Like seriously. Let's see, bro. We need to get back into doing Bible study again, for real, for real, for real. Because we need to keep that word in us. But I was gonna say, I had all these flashes of just studying with people, and I don't know. It seemed like nobody really is comfortable in the churches no more. You know what I mean? And um, to have that study group, you know what I mean, where you can actually get some good word, you know, and actually have a good conversation like that. That's the dialogue right there. Is the conversation that helps build each other up. You know, so iron sharpen iron. I'm gonna get back out here for all that, you know, just to be a part of the conversation. You know, I'll be just a voice as well. You know, I'm glad that people was in the house, cause y'all people that y'all ain't afraid to speak up. You know, and y'all make your own content. Y'all do your own thing. Um, but y'all know we can all do something together. You know what I mean? And I thank you guys. You know, cause even my last live stream, it made me feel like like we can get out here, like I'm a part of the community, you know what I'm saying? I'm a part of something, you know. I ain't doing it for me, you know what I'm saying? I'm not doing it by myself. I'm doing it with you guys, you know what I'm saying? And I'm doing it. Well, I guess I'm doing it for me, but I can't say I'm doing it for y'all. Like, I'm out here. I don't know how I got here, you know what I mean? But because I'm here, you know, I just want to make sure that I'm continuing to 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 be consistent on my posts. Shout out to my man coming through the door. AB is in the house. AB for life. Thor Hero is in the building checking in. Yeah, man. So I had a chance to kind of stop by a couple people channel, not really, you know, too long, but I went on my other profile just for a minute because I was, you know, trying to answer back the comment. But I just barely make it on the streets. You know what I mean? It's like I still am in the house. You know what I mean? On probation. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like on surveillance. You know what I'm saying? Like they watching me. You know what I mean? I gotta watch my steps. You know what I'm saying? What's up, my guy? I'm chilling. How your 2K making it out? You know what I mean? I thought about it the other day. I was like, yo, AB, it'd be dope. I got some ideas. I got some ideas that's gonna hopefully push you. Um, I got some stuff I'm gonna show you. You know, yo, shout out to my man coming, both of y'all. You know what I'm saying? But let me say what's up to ATM Tim. I had a chance to stop over there, and you know what I'm saying. I felt like I owed him. Like I should have been at his channel a long time ago to say what's up. But I felt like no, I want to say hold on. Let me say what's up to my man before I miss him and talking. BDB GP is in the house as well. Salute. I appreciate you, man. Yo, I got all these kings in the house, bro. You know what I mean? I appreciate y'all. But ATM Tim, you know what I'm saying? I want to shout him out because we was a rookie in the same year. And just to see he's still out here on his post, you know, and he know the feeling of what the live stream does to him, does for him. You know what I'm saying? It's a therapy. I could see he does that, you know what I'm saying? But I want to say shout out to him, you know, just because I feel like he a part of the conversation. If we do something up in here, you know, I'm gonna do something with him as well. So if y'all don't know him, let him get to know y'all. Let y'all get to know him. You know, ATM Tim, these my homeboys. You know, we all out here content creators. So yeah, man, I've been working on something, man. I really have. I just need to say, I appreciate you stopping by, bro. How you been doing, bro? I'm trying to survive. You know what I mean? Like, you know, when this turn off, you know what I mean? Like, we still got a life, you know. And I wanted to get out here and create something, you know, but have something. I don't want to just um be out here chilling. You know what I mean? Like I did that. You know what I mean? And look, sometimes it got me somewhere, sometimes it did. And I'm just, you know what I mean, I'm at a point in my life, you know what I mean, where I just know what I want to do next, you know, and I'm able to actually put all my energy into something that I really am going to enjoy and appreciate and be able to share with people. I can't wait to share it. You know, I'm working on it. I just want to get enough of it, you know, and I feel like I'm able to use all my ideas in every angle, you know, and I just respect the hustle. I respect the grind. I respect the content creator. You know, I will get out here and respect people. You know what I'm saying? I hope to get respected back. You know what I mean? I know it's been kind of wicked out here. You probably heard some things, seen some things, but the truth is, you know what I'm saying? We are content creators. Um, you know, this is where we get our content from, you know, being ourselves, you know, but truthfully, nobody really knows me personally. They only know me as a content creator. So um, maybe we'll get out here and get more personal. I don't know. But with the content, I want to create content with the people in my chat. And hopefully, y'all might create content with me. Uh, I just am trying to get a formula or idea or a foundation of stuff. And it's like I have wrote a lot of stuff in the past that I'm able to bring back now and add it all together and mix it in together. And it all makes sense to me because what is it? It's unity. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is for me, is to unify the people. Not to be on a one world government, one world religion, all people as one. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't trying to get in that movement, but I'm saying, like, yo, I'm about the love. Always been about the love. I ain't pushing no narrative, you know, no negativity. You know what I mean? I want to make homemade television. You know what I mean? I want to use our own people, you know what I mean, as our support. That's going to be the cast, you know, and I'm animated. I'm animated when I speak. I'm animated into, you know, what it is that I want to write, create. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I'm able to just do everything. Like, I'm excited right now. Like, y'all don't even know. So I did get to move my studio around. I said I was going to do that. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't been feeling good, y'all. Like, I'm serious. Like, I see Monday. You know, and then I got some other stuff next week with the nerve. Like, I'm about to get on 2K. Like, the new season about to start. I'm about to be on that. Let's say Unity, Rick James. Yo, and that's the thing. Like, y'all got personality. Like, a lot of y'all, you know what I mean? And a lot of y'all, like, BDB know how to speak. You know what I'm saying? People got flavor like my man, you know, AB. Like, it seemed like we got fellas up in the chat, you know what I mean? But Lee Song Soon TV is in the house. Hey, look, I just had a reaction that was funny to me because I said, boy, look, your live stream ain't popping if Kawal don't check in, you know what I mean? And she checked in. Boy, that joint had me feeling good. Like, I'm about to get back out here, you know, and hopefully we're gonna have some fun. If I missed your chat, it's because I'm just running my mouth, man. I'm excited, yo. Like, y'all don't even know how excited I am. And now I just gotta practice on how to speak, you know, and be polite about it, you know, try to be respectful as well. Yo, I'm forgiving, you know what I mean? Like, I want to make sure that I put that word out there, you know what I'm saying? That I forgive. Just because, you know, look, D-Nell ain't no sucker. Like, I'll be knowing, like, trust me, I'll be knowing, you know, but I know what's meant for me, you know. Can't nobody tell you nothing that's meant for me, you know, and it'll always be there. That's I want to say, you know. So in the end, you know, I just want God to just know, you know what I mean, that I'm still gonna get out here and try to be a positive influence if I can to reach somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can go out here and get more people. I think about the big platforms, you know, like my homegirl, like I was at a channel the other day just on accident, like bumped into her, like Joe Seller from Hong Kong, you know, or in Hong Kong, you know, she had 100,000 people. And we close, we cool. We like, you got 100,000? Okay, coming through. You know, but she asked me to come up on a platform, you know, and a lot of people just been inviting me up, you know, and just trying to get me back involved, you know. But Josella used to come up over here, and she used to be able to join the platform too in the conversation. I just think it's gonna be dope just to be able to have a conversation with people all the way around the world, to see what they're up to, what they do, you know what I'm saying, their culture, the stuff that they are into and the stuff that we are into, to give them some of our flavor, maybe take a little bit of their style. Like, you never know. Like, they might got some fashion styles. Like, I don't know. But I just I want to start to structure my live stream that I ain't just out here blabbing my mouth and talking, you know. And I want to have activities, icebreakers. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of different things. You know, I already got the stuff. Like, but what I'm working on is something else. Like, I don't want to even let people know, because when I get my stream, y'all, I start showing stuff. You know, I start doing stuff. I start making it look a little more homemade. Like, I got some ideas that are really starting to grow on me. You know, and it's keeping me entertained. You know, and like I said, I stayed up till like 3 o'clock this morning, you know, and I still decided to go ahead and do a live stream. Like, it was last minute that I started to do it, because I ain't been feeling good. And later on, I'm gonna decide if I want to do another one. I said I was gonna try to do 2 today, but I don't know, man. Like, I'm struggling to get through this one, you know. And I was gonna ask the people question out there that have beards on their face and stuff like that, like the one that be in the bearding GDP. If you are still up in here, BDP, I would curious to know how people have the hair on their face and grow the beard. Like, it hurts to me. Like, I don't think women can understand that. Like, I don't know. Some of y'all probably could. Some of y'all do got the little sideburns and the little mustache. I ain't trying to say. I mean, it's natural. It's natural. But I'm just saying, look, Weezy had one. But anyway, what I was trying to say is the people that have like beards, like my homeboy Rick Monball is even one that has the beard. You know, I'm like, if you got a full beard, I really envy you, because I cannot grow the beard whatsoever. It won't grow up there. But I did want to see my grays, you know what I mean? And I know that I need to get it on my neck. So I'll be getting cleaned up a little later. Let's see, Rex Center soon. Look here. It's about to be the new season on Friday. They have the new rewards, and we'll be able to go out there and get the new rewards. And that's when I'm gonna play, because I got all the other rewards. I already got my stuff already. So the new season come, go get the new rewards. But we're gonna be in the rec center all weekend. You can guarantee that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna play as much as I can, but my hands been hurting. Like, I can't really play it like that. I was gonna say to you though, AB, I'm glad you said something to let me know that you're still here. How you if you can get some homeboys, maybe, or even I can get some homeboys, or even we can get some homeboys. Like, Mr. Fishing is somebody that's from online, but you start a team. It's some stuff it's some stuff I want to show you and tell you. I'm gonna have to just call you, because I gotta tell you what I'm even working on right now, because I think it's beneficial to you and something that you do, and not to give it out to everybody just because you're a content creator and you think. I think this will help you this will help you so much. You know what I mean? I could show you more in the next couple months, but I need to have a conversation with you. So I'll probably have to reach back out to you just because, like, I thought about you yesterday because of something I'm working on. I was like, oh, damn. Hey, this will work good for. I just don't want to put it out there just because I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. I'll tell you about it. So anyway, man, I'm 35 minutes in, man. I feel sick, man. Like I'm really gonna stress myself out to get these live streams done today, and I don't want to make myself sick just from stressing myself out. Like, yo, I gotta sit here on my posts and stuff. Like, yo, to sit up here on the live stream, like, you don't know who's gonna stop by, what you gonna say, like, what's the vibe? You know what I mean? Like, yo, and into all the rest of that. Let's see. We can create a protein. Protein. That's what I'm talking about. Like, abandoned boys. You know what I mean? Like, look, I'm just gonna tell you, man. Like, look, the same way I'm doing the Tribulation Kids, man, abandoned boys, man, because I'm a part of abandoned boys as well. You know, I really believe that's plural. You know what I'm saying? It's not just about you. You know what I'm saying? It's about the brand. You know, and I feel like the boys is plural, just like tribs. I mean, it's tribs. The kids. Tribulation Kids Z, you know what I mean? Like somebody told me in creating that the before tribulation, it just does something. And I was like, okay, so it's the Tribulation Kids. But the fact of the matter is to own the name Tribulation brand now, you know what I mean? Like, I started to do my own updates and my own clothing and stuff. Like, I want to, when we start doing the panels or when we start doing stuff on other people's channels or people doing stuff on our channels, we be wearing our own clothes. You know what I mean? Like, look, I'm telling you, bro. Like, I'm, I'm thinking right now. Like, with the Pro Amp team, because you are a gamer and you know what I mean, you can have it set up and you can have your arena look like something for your brand. You know, it when we playing in the game, you know what I mean, like we playing on your team, we'll be in your arena, you know, wearing your uniforms and stuff like that is what you create because you promoting anything and everything you do once you turn on your live stream, you know what I mean? So I'm just like, this is the stuff I'm thinking about, you know, because I don't think that I can game, you know, because I'm about to find out. Look, shirt is fire. You think so? Appreciate it. Yeah, look, I got them joints. I got them joints in my about section. You know, check it out. You know, I started a store, but I haven't did no updates on the clothes. Like I put a bunch of stuff in there when I started it, but I haven't got back to it because I've been working on getting my visual effects together for when I do my live stream. I used to trip about like I don't want to be able to do this and do that, you know what I mean? But because I can't like maneuver around restream the way I want to, I'm going back to StreamYard. And once I get back in the StreamYard, I'm loading all my stuff in the StreamYard. And then I start getting into the music. I start getting a little bit into everything, you know what I mean? And speaking of the music, I came by a record the other day. Like, yo, I had finally got all my studio equipment hooked up, and then I wanted to test it. One of my speakers ain't working, man. Oh Lord. But I could tell you, boy, I came across a record I would love to play, but I'm gonna change it up. Let's see. Do you post content on Facebook? Nah, man. You know what? Rick, I started to, and then I jumped off of it. Like, it's a different kind of crowd up on Facebook. Like, them people that know me. You know what I mean? Like, I can't just do the live stream like I do right here. Like, it feel comfortable. You know what I mean? Like, during the day, it's a lot of them that know me. But some of them that was looking for me, the live stream is way better than it is on YouTube. Not to be clowning YouTube or nothing like that, but the live stream, like when you can see the different emojis, you know what I mean, on the live stream. And then when the video stopped, like when they watching it, they can still see the live emojis, and they can make their emojis still be live. Like, I love that about the live stream. And then like you could do like watch parties. Like, you could, like, they got so many different features. But when I was on Facebook, just a few months ago, when I was like doing my little thing, like, they were sending me little notifications telling me to keep going, and I had a little setup and everything. I was just, man, I ain't been motivated, Rick. You know, it go back to our conversation, you know, and then because I know that I ain't been having the art for my channel, you know, the channel art and the stuff that's impressing the people and stuff like that. Like, I ain't got nothing new, you know what I mean? Like, I can't just come out here just talking, you know, and then I wasn't ready with my set, you know what I mean? I ain't never been comfortable with my set, and I still ain't comfortable, you know, but I'm getting some things together. Behind me is my little vision board, you know what I mean? Like, some of the stuff that I'll be making with vinyl, I could put up there on a white t-shirt or on a black t-shirt, you know what I mean? And then I got my print, my little printer right here, my presser, my heat press, where I could make my own t-shirts right here in this room. I could even probably do it on live if I wanted to, but I got my couch set up right here. I could go sit my little table right here, do my live stream right here on my phone. I don't have to be sitting at the desk. I got my studio equipment set up. I got all my stuff set up. Now I could start working. And that's what I was trying to explain to people. Like, I just want to get set up. And then it's some, like, I want to start getting my channel art together. I want to start getting my videos together, my intros, my outros. I want to try to make a little bit of records. You know what I mean? There's a couple records I need to get. You know what I mean? There's a couple records. I'm like, should I respond? You know, it's a couple things I've been thinking, but then it's like, I don't know how I should act. You know, so on the real, I just want to be, you know, respectful in the eyes of the Lord. You know, so I just been out here on these streets, you know what I mean, trying to figure it out. Let's see. But yeah, you get a pro-am team, you know, I come through, and Rick, I don't even really be on Facebook. I don't be online whatsoever. So I just I can't. I just, that's where the trouble at. You know what I mean? It's online, and I've been trying to stay out of trouble, you know, and, you know, trying to guard my tongue, you know, trying to watch my step. I just barely getting on the live stream, you know, to just get out here to kind of see, you know, what's the temperature like, you know, see how it's gonna be, to see if I could practice and still get my words out, you know. I feel like I'm being more creative now than ever. You know, I feel like I'm thinking more. I feel like I'm quicker, you know what I mean? Just as far as how I can go into the next story, you know what I mean? I feel like I'm writing again, you know. I feel like it's been a while since I wrote, you know, but that's something I enjoy doing, and I understand why I enjoy doing it. Like, it's an escape and somewhere to be that you could be alone, and I like to be alone. It's just I just feel like, you know, with the music, I feel like I still got something as well. Um, I was listening to something that is just like, I still got something, you know, I still got something in me. I still got some energy, some drive, some push. Um, it's just gonna take a little bit of time, you know, because I don't want to be in a rush. And then I ain't been feeling good, man. The last couple months, I've been feeling like I want to Earl just every day. Like, I don't know why, but I'll figure it out soon. And after I do, then, you know, um, let's see, call it after stream. Call after stream. Okay. Yeah. Yo, I'm telling you, the idea I was working on last night, yo, it's just, let me just probably get some more of it, and then I'll show something on the live stream. I just like, I seen something that I know for a fact, you know what I mean? Like, I thought about you while I was doing it. Like, this would be something, it's like right up your alley. You know, it's some things I'm gonna put you on to, you know what I mean? So if you get some time, you know, you can also hit me up. And let's see, I'm 44 minutes in, man. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, man, especially with these watch hours, man. Like, I don't know if I can make the content where you could just sit here and watch me. I'll just sit here and just sit here, like, You know, am I supposed to just sit here? You know, like I gotta have something going where people can feel involved, like we can engage in something. Um, I said what's up to my man Sabat earlier, right? I was want to say what's up again, just because I probably missed somebody. I was talking, but people was in here. It spilled in, spilled out. Um, but that's what's up on the live stream. Like you ain't gonna be able to be able to stay at the whole hour and a half live stream or 2 hours. You know. So anyway, what else we got going on? I want to try to keep it going because I'm gonna try to do a second one, and I don't know how that's gonna be, but it's gonna be later on. And if I don't do it today, then I'll try to force myself to do it tomorrow. Because then I won't be back till next week. If I'm all right to do something next week. I don't know. Like I want to leave my options open just because I'm not all the way back yet. Like I'm really not back. I'm just sitting here trying to keep stuff going and stay operational. You know what I mean? Like it's other stuff I got going on right now that I just really don't have the time to be here and be super consistent. You know what I mean? So I don't have like a set time, but I told people on the last live stream that I would try to be here at least Thursday, and I think today is Wednesday. I think it's Wednesday or Thursday. Oh, it was Wednesday because my haircut is in about an hour, and I wanted to be able to watch this back before my haircut. So we'll see how that's gonna work as well. So man, I really ain't got a lot to talk about. That's one reason why I don't go live. I need to fix my lighting. I feel like there's too many shadows. There's too many shadows that's popping off in here, and I think it's coming from this microphone. So we're gonna have to figure this out. And what up, Rick from Thor? Yo, so everybody be busy, and that's something I learned, just on live streaming, and I can honestly say, you really got to just sit out there, because even though like nobody might not come through, like by the time you sit out there, they just pop in. It's like sometimes people come back from being there before. But for me, I wanted to try to just like speak all the way through without taking any breaks, just because I know that I really ain't got a bunch of content. And that's a bunch of recent content is what I'm saying. And man, I'm gonna push myself to get it done, regardless of how I feel. And I appreciate the ones that did stop by. I'm gonna keep going. At least do an hour and a half. So the three people that's here, even though you ain't talking, I appreciate you being in the house just listening. I ain't talking about nothing either. We'll get somebody here probably by then. But like I was saying with the restreams, like this will be my last, final week with it. And then I'll just jump back onto the StreamYards, and then hopefully we can get some people to just link up with the StreamYards or whatever. Because I don't know, man. Something about restreams I just ain't feeling. And that's why I really haven't really tried to like use their options and stuff like that. Like I really haven't cared. It's just about me doing a video, and it's a video and be able to be able to rewind. It'll be a video I'll be able to rewind and see back, I won't say nothing, but I did want to check myself out before I got my hair cut, because I ain't really used to getting out here without my hat, so I wanted to kind of get comfortable without wearing it, though. You know what I mean? Listen, you still going over the water? I'm gonna be honest with you. I had a couple of issues the other day. You know, because I've been slowly getting back out there to support other people, and I can honestly say I did go check in on a couple people to say what's up. But I didn't stay too long. I just say hello, you know. But I will say that I did run into a couple people. Um, it wasn't too inviting on a live stream, you know what I mean? And I guess I'm just like I always been one of them people like, you know, when it comes to support, you know, I ain't never really get out there a lot because when I came into YouTube, I came in feeling like all of the places I used to watch, I stopped watching them. That was the big content creators like King AK-47 or Ratchet TV or um, you know these big content creators. You know, what I mean, I used to watch some. So anyway, these is the ones that I looked up to. You know, and certain stuff that happened on their live stream made me want to go start a live stream. But once I start my live stream and I started my channel, I stayed at my own channel only because I always felt like I never want to go to your live stream and feel like I hear you talk about me, whether you say something good or bad. Let alone, I never want you to come to my live stream and feel like I'm talking bad about you. You know what I mean? And then at the same time, I never want you to feel like I'm taking your content, stealing your ideas, saying anything about like people got slogans out here. You know what I mean? It's certain ways you move. Shout out to my man Kahana Salute coming in the door with 5 stars. I appreciate you. So I always been just, you know what I'm saying, just kind of cautious on how I support people, whatever. But I know how you get support is you go out to support other people. So yeah, it's a couple people I done been out there to see, and it's a couple people it wasn't welcoming on their live stream when I came through. And the one chick, like I came to her live stream was like she had a bunch of people up in there. But that's what I used to do. I like if you got a concert going on, you got a bunch of people in your live stream, I come through and I say hello just to see if you gonna say something back. You know what I mean? Like I know it's rude, you know what I mean, but still, that's how we get support. And there's a little routine that you can go to somebody else's channel. Well, I went up in there and she started speaking another language. I ain't gonna just say she was speaking this, you know what I mean? Because then they're gonna say, oh, she's that, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna say she was speaking another language, and when she was speaking another language, it sounded like she was talking about me. It sounded like her audience felt the same way. So I said to myself, all right, cool. You know what I mean? I'll just leave because she didn't give me the mod quick enough anyway. You know what I mean? And she didn't give me the mod. If I come to your channel and you just don't mod me, this is a form of respect for me now, because coming on this side of town, you know what I mean? Like everybody that got modded up. That if you don't mod me, you have me out there cold without a jacket. Oh no, I can't stay at your channel long for one. You know what I mean? For one, you know what I mean? Like it's just because your mods could do anything to me. For one, I ain't got no bulletproof. Your mods can delete my account. That's why I'm over here struggling with Pecker, you know, because I didn't got deleted from her mods. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a wicked world out here on these YouTube streets, man. And that's what I'm saying. Like I'm too old to be playing games and with other people kids. You know what I mean? So yeah, so K Dog is in the house, Kahana is in the building. Good morning. What we got going on today? Man, I'm just in the building, man. I checked in and I really truly don't feel good. And I stayed up all night till like 3 o'clock in the morning, working on some stuff. And I could tell you, man, I got some ideas that's coming together, man. It's fun for me to put it together. In the next couple of days or in the next couple of weeks, I'm gonna be doing a lot of editing, trying to get the stuff together. Yeah, things done changed. It's all good though, you know. I'm more comfortable just to be at my own channel, you know, because I'm welcome here, you know, and people are welcome here, you know. Like I try to be respectful and show the love, you know. I do, you know. I ain't never got out here and got on record or wax, you know, to disrespect nobody, you know what I mean. But you know what I mean. Anyway, we'll leave that alone. So, what else we got going on? We got a positive mind, positive vibes, positive life. You can have that. So anyway, man, I guess I should probably just go, huh, man? Nobody got nothing to say. Let's see. Oh yeah. Kahana. I got him. Look, and I'm gonna use him for something. You know what I mean? Trust me, because I got projects going on that you might hear it in the project. Kahana, I got something that I'm working on, man, that I'm actually I'm pretty happy to do. I was gonna say I'm proud I'm doing it, you know what I mean? But I don't want to say I'm proud of doing it because I really don't have a lot of it to say that I did anything. But if it works of what I'm doing, it's gonna be fun doing it. You know what I mean? And if I get enough of it and that I can see how I could use it, it seems like it's making sense. Like something that I wrote, I wrote this story, Unity. It's called Unity Love. I wrote it in like I want to say like 2018. I wrote it like 2017, 2018. I wrote it. And I shared it with ChatGPT, and of course they didn't change my story all the way around. You know what I mean? Made it theirs, tailor made it to fit for them. You know what I mean? And then took some of my ideas. It won't bring my ideas back, but there's something that I really enjoy about being a writer and then talking to ChatGPT with some of the stuff. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, like, that's what I wanted to kind of tell you about, AB, is about the ChatGPT, because you can go up in there and get your script, you know, and I want to tell you what I'm talking about, but I just don't. I just want you to come, because if you decide to do it, when you do it, I want you to just do it with the, you know, and just shock the people versus you doing it. You know what I mean? Because what I could do is like, what I could do is I can include. I don't want to get too heavy into it, but it's just I got some dope ideas that can. Okay, so what I'm doing is this: creating a whole animated world, tailor made, with all of my creativity and all of the stuff that I wrote, to create something that I could bring to life on YouTube, and then add characters on YouTube to fit into an animated story. So you can be a part of the story with your avatar. You can build your brand off the same brand. Like, we built a whole world. Like, YouTube got a YouTube world. It's a world out here. But if we use it to create our own world of animated creation with our own scripts, and it's always pointing back to our brand, it gives people a visual. You know what I mean? And for me, it's gonna be good because it's gonna be part of homemade television. And I was saying, it's gonna be dope. Like, I got so many ideas that I just need to just keep going when I'm doing offline. You can use those original soundtracks for your background music. We own all the rights to it. Man, I appreciate you, Kahana. Man, you have always told me that from day one. You know what I'm saying? He was like, you know, my music is your music. I'm like, you sure about that? Look, he said that to me. You know what I mean? And look, even though I don't spit on all the records, you know what I mean? I know that you got a flow to what you do. You know what I mean? And the way you break stuff down, you know, but you know how I am with the breakdown, you know what I mean? But when it comes down to your sound of what the breakdown is, like, for those different measures, I could use it for something for the measures, if you know what I'm saying. Like, it ain't you know, nothing by it, you know. I don't know if I could just sit down and write right now, because I feel like it has to be like when it was when you and I had the 4 tracks together and it was all broken down, ready to go. Like, it was custom made for me. You know what I mean? Like I ain't have to worry about that beat being out there shared with anybody else. Like that beat belonged to me. You know what I mean? And I was able to customize my own saying to it. You know, but I just am liking that you still get a chance to just mess with other artists, other writers, or you know, the artistry of it and the production. Are you still producing? So I think that's good for you. But I appreciate the love. Just I don't know. I'm gonna sit down and write one day. I found a record though. I found a record. I just there's a couple of lines I'll probably change. You know, and I don't know, man. If I want to get out here and do the music, um, it probably ain't gonna be till next year. Just because, man, I don't think I have time to fit it in to what I'm doing. Like I just like yesterday, I didn't even feel good to even come in the studio. You know, like I had the remodel, the change around done for a couple of days now. I just didn't feel like doing nothing. Like I'm telling you, man. Like I just ain't been feeling good. So hopefully I'll get out here and start moving a little faster. Probably next month, man. Like I can't guarantee that. Look, no rush. Yeah, man. I want to, but it's like I've been dealing with the music and artists for so long. You know what I mean? That it's so many artists, so many projects. It's more artists than it is content creators. You know, and you have to continue to support. You know what I mean? But when you hear a record that could be aimed at you, how you respond. I'm cooking in the pro kitchen. I'm glad that you back on that. You know what I'm saying? Because we used to cook. You know, get back to cooking. Shout out to Krishna Creation India. Shout out to you because you're still in the house and this is your first live stream, or maybe you came back, but this is the first time we modded you up. I like the new background, new studio setup. Yeah, man. So I've been trying my best, man, to kind of get back into the swing of things of trying to get the thumbnails together, man. That's been the main thing, man, is getting my thumbnails straight. You know, and I ain't been able to like really like spend time at doing that and the information in the description, but eventually I am. Man, I just don't understand how people with beards do it, man. Like, I'm sitting up here talking like my face hurts. Like I'm telling you, I cannot wait to go get my hair cut. For the people that are out here growing beards and stuff, like how do you do it? Like, don't that hurt? Like seriously, if you get a chance to rewatch this video, or if you didn't say nothing in the chat, like I need people to know. I ain't one of them people that's gonna be growing a bunch of hair out here on these cheeks, boy. So anyway, I promise you asked me the same thing offline. Yeah. So yeah, man. I'm three people in the house, and one of them is Krishna Creation. I'm guessing she's still in the house. I'm really not sure. But Kahana is at the building as well. When is your next trip scheduled? Like, where are you going next? Like, Brazil, anywhere other than the Philippines? Yeah, itchy. Yep, itchy, 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 itchy. I don't know what that means, but uh What's for lunch? Lunch. Had a steak yesterday. Hard time swallowing that thing. Pause. Pause. Um, Digesting it, like, you know what I mean? Like, it ain't like, man. It's like eating has been overrated for me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to do too much until I see the doctor on Monday. Like, probably some chicken fingers, something easy. You know what I mean? Like, and I ain't been eating too much spicy stuff, but man, this song suck, man. Like, I'm telling you, I gotta get back out here, boy. Listen, I need barbecue. Go cook some maybe. Barbecue. Ooh, I could do some barbecue. Barbecue do sound all right, but I need something new. Probably Taco Bell. I'm Taco Bell. I would like some tacos. D Payne is in the house. Hell yeah. What up, Trips? D Payne is in the house. Who's cracking? Um, I'm trying to see, like, you this your first time here before, D Payne. Good to see you back at it. Hold on, let me see. Let me see. Yeah. Okay, so that is our people's right there. Let me see. Yeah, fire up the grill. Let me see. Go to channel. Let me see. Did it with my phone. He said, what's up, Trips? Let me know who's checking in. Deep Pain. Cause some of y'all got so many different profiles out here, boy. Shut. I'm talking about y'all change your names 3, 4 different times. And I ain't gonna lie, it's always been like that since I've been on YouTube. Like, people always had a bunch of profile names, but man, either which way it goes, man. Welcome to the live stream. We in the house. We starting to build up. Feel like a group of people came in. They all came in together. Like, let me see what's going on out here in these streets. You know what I mean? Yeah. So anyway, man. I feel like they're closing in. Like, I feel like they're closing in on me. I don't know where it came from. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, D Pain is legit. He's part of DJ Sunnyside Up Crew. Okay. Yeah. I'm just saying, like, I felt like look, I usually forget passwords. That mess with me. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. It seems like passwords has become a part of life. If you do not put your password in, you know what I mean? Like, you get locked out, you know what I mean? And blocked out your own content, and uh boy, them passwords. And I gotta put my password in every time I check in the 2K now. It seems like they can't save it. You know what I mean? Like, it seems like I got too much stuff saved up in there. Shout out to my people's coming to the boy. Look, y'all got me feeling comfortable. I'm glad y'all came out the background. Like, look, a couple people I knew. Bird up in the house. DMG is in the house. What's cracking with you, DMG? Bird, what you got going on? Like, look, man, y'all gonna come through and be a part of the conversation. We getting ready to start doing panels, and we're gonna start getting people together. Hopefully y'all don't mind, being a part of just the community. You know what I mean? Letting the community have a voice. And we all out here. Like, we support each other. We want to make sure that we keep each other. Just in the right direction. Like, look. I be needing help. Like, y'all keep me on my toes. Like, seriously, you know what I mean? Now we at it again. I ain't been feeling good though, really. DMG, man, I appreciate you. Just still being with me. And just over my break. You know what I mean? Like, I got a chance, to hear from you. And just he was one that just looked out, you know what I'm saying, to say, what's up? Bird. Yeah, man. So look, yo, all of us need to join Trips table talk. Look, I think it was my side turned me on to you grip ago. Turn me on to you a grip ago. Look, I ain't heard nobody say grip in a long time. Grip. I used to keep my grip, you know what I mean? But I used to use it like that too, to say, damn, it was a grip ago. It was like a long time ago. But shout out to Messiah. It's actually I seen him the other day when I got off my live stream. Somebody that was here, OC, and then when I went over there to OC channel after I got off, I seen he was over there. I said, "What's up?" Salute. But yeah. Also, I thought about Messiah the other day because it's this dude. So for y'all, there's a lot of rappers. I listen to like the only rapper I listen to is Brian Trejo. Brian Trejo. He's a gospel rapper, but I feel like he got the realest rhymes because he speaks so much truth and it's food and what he say. And he been the only rapper I listened to for the last like 10 years. Only because he know the gospel and it helps me, you know what I'm saying, to stay motivated. You know what I mean? Like his music, like I would love to share his playlist. Just cause on Pandora, that's all I listen to. But I was listening to this record the other day. And I don't know if you guys know my homeboy that just came up in here, Adam Salute Garcia. His homeboy is ASAP Preach. You know what I mean? And I don't know if you guys know who ASAP Preach is. Well, I was listening to his record the other day on a playlist of Brian Trejo, and I was saying to myself, he sound like Messiah. He do. Messiah was one of the ones that told me, man, you ain't gotta go. Cause I told he was here when I said it. I was like, yo, I'm tired of doing it. Like I'm just tired of doing the live stream. Like I just being out here every day. Like I needed a break. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I wanted to go. You know what I'm saying? He was like, you ain't gonna go. He was like, you love these streets too much. You know what I mean? And that's something I've been a part of these streets. And he was like, why don't you just do it a couple times a week instead of every day? You know what I'm saying? Then it ain't gonna be so hard on you. That's something I remember. You know what I'm saying? We had a chance to work with each other. I felt like we had each other ear because when he first came through, you know what I'm saying? And just the love, you know what I'm saying? Like I really felt like there was a respect there. So, you know, shout out to him, you know what I mean? It's something that just thought Shay wouldn't be considered neo soul. Is that more like jazz or smooth jazz? Sade, she could be considered jazz, smooth jazz, neo soul, like something that you lay down to. See, that's what y'all be asking the wrong questions, man. You're gonna get me in. See, so what else do we got going on? Because I'm getting ready to get out of here. It's 1:13 and I want to go get my hair cut. That's the only reason why I'm actually here. Is I wanted to just come out here and I wanted to do a live stream, you know what I mean, knowing I need a haircut. So anyway, let's see. The band is back. Let's see. Neo soul artists would be like Erykah Badu or Jill Scott or D'Angelo or Angie Stone. I mean, they all got classic artists. You know, they all are. Let's see. 11:38. You 2 hours difference. I'm 9:38 here in the morning. My appointment is at 11 o'clock. I'm gonna go check in to get my hair cut, and then I'm gonna come back and do another live stream. But I was trying to debate if I wanted to do it on the setup or if I was just gonna do it from my phone, just so I don't have to sit right here. Like I could move around my room and do stuff. But I wanted to kind of get used to my setup, you know, and I ain't got a chance to do nothing different. You know what I mean? Like I want to really get back to my station of, you know, what I was doing last night, you know, because I'm working on something that I'm be happy to share with y'all, you know, and hopefully, you know, we'll be able to get something going, you know, because I'm telling you, like, I'll be able to include y'all in what I'm doing, you know, eventually. Like, I quit cutting my hair again. Oh Lord, Bird. Bird, Bird, you look mean when you got hair though. I ain't gonna lie, like, oh man, it's good to see y'all. You know, I hope that y'all are good. It's gonna take a minute to get me back out here going, you know, but it's the people, you know what I mean? Like I got love for the people, you know, and the people had love for me. Wonder what the topic is gonna be. Main topic at the shop. The barbershop is like a backstage pass to events. Um, but the barbershop I go to, like they be having a lot going on. You know what I mean? Like everybody be to themselves or whatever. But it's my brother that cut my hair, you know. So I guess me and him be kind of talking about something else, and we just, But the barbershop is something that I like to kind of keep in the live stream. Like that's what we having up in here, some barbershop talk. You know, so it's just good to get people in. You know what I mean? Get people involved to interact with one another. You know what I mean? And let's see. I see what I could put together this weekend. Kahana, what you got going on this weekend? Yo, so Bird will be another one that will also join the conversation. You know, man, I just don't feel good, man. I really don't. Y'all don't know how I've been feeling like the last couple months, man. Like seriously, like I've been. And then I was really thinking that my appointment was this week, man. And then I looked at the paperwork. I'm like, man, it ain't till next week. Let me call these people, man. Tell these people, you know what I mean? I need to come in now. And it's hard for me because I'm speaking. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to feel like that while I'm speaking. Hello, dear. Mega love shout out, Poe. Good morning. You remember me? Teresa, yeah, I remember you. What's going on, Teresa? Teresa Pedre Gonzala is in the house. You know, I've always struggled with a lot of people's name. Now I can't really truly remember what country you're in, and if I was to guess, I would say out there in India. It's been a long time. Well, you got your mod up in here. You know what I mean? Like you got your identification. Like we still remember who you are. Like Teresa, I appreciate your support. You know, you come by the live stream and still feeling comfortable. Like I'm the same person, ain't nothing changed. I'm still cool. You know your body more than anyone. Hopefully, you put some urgency. Yeah, because the other night, crazy. Yahoo, my friend Auntie Grace, Texas. Yeah. She my friend too. I ain't talked to her in a while. You know what I mean? Like, look, ask her if we still friends. Like, oh man, let's see. Bird, mostly a lot of major and minors. Okay, you got Bird back into the music, Connor. All right. Let's see. We got 6 people in the house. What are y'all gonna eat tonight? Like, what's on the menu? Icebreaker challenge. Put your mood in the chat. You know, put your emoji of your mood. You know, let's do that. My mood is the hammer and the hunted. That is definitely the roll call. Looking for people to check in with the hammer and the hunted. Let me know you rock with Nell. This has been kind of adventure for me, just to kind of get back out here and get back on my live and not have like subjects or any like news or anything like big to talk about, you know what I mean, and just kind of just go off the cuff, you know, and eventually I'm gonna stop doing that. But I just like that. Like I ain't never been one to have, you know, all of the subjects together and stuff like that. Like I've always just been one to just come and spit, So I wanted to just kind of be myself on the live stream, but just looking at the different people here, the different fellas, you know what I mean? Like, these are different voices of people that will join the live stream in our panels and have our discussions and stuff like that. But I don't want to make it seem like we trying to teach anybody or anything like that. Then I got other friends that I could do the Bible studies with and stuff like that. For the people that do want to watch from the background, I do love my background, whether they against me or they with me, I'm saying, the background. That's where I be, what I mean? And sometimes it's hard to just jump back out there, and get back in the chat and move. You know what I mean? So you stay in the background, just to still show the support, the love, But sometimes we just get to a point in life where you just really don't feel talkative, to interact with everybody or even, whatever, you just get to your point where, you just get to a point where you feel like you're ready. And once you're ready, you make your moves, But I ain't one to push nobody to do nothing. I ain't trying to get pushed, Like, take your time with anything you guys are doing. But something I would like to do, I feel like we can work as a community and we can kind of help our brands, because I'm not the only one out here with just some genius ideas. Like, I know I'm not the only one. I know some of y'all are some genius. Like, some of y'all, we all have different attributes. We all have different talents. We all have different things that we can use and add to this. And that's what I'm trying to show people and what I'm about to do. Like, it's like I just don't want to give it away because I don't want to jinx it, for one. Like, I want to make sure it's gonna work, But it seemed to be working a little bit. I just really haven't really got deep into like showing what I'm doing yet. Like, I'm like, my visuals are still, you can see my thumbnails are struggling. Like, you see, but in the stores, I do have some clothing, some merchandise, but I'm gonna be doing some stuff that's gonna be doper soon. Just, I'm gonna need more time, and everything I wanted to do this year, instead of rushing to get it done this year, I'll get it done next year. But people really won't see me out here. It's just like sometime like March. Sound like March, April. Look, I'm saying April now because then I have so much material of the stuff I would like to do. And then it's my own material, my own ideas, my own concepts, and then to be able to include other people out here. I think it's gonna be dope to tell your story. You know what I mean? I think it's gonna be a way for people to tell their testimony. Of the people that wants to share it. Like, you're not always in a position that you want to share your stories and the things that you've been through, you know what I mean, or the things that you're going through. Like, but there might be somebody out there that might be going through the same thing that you could be there for. You know what I mean? It depends how willing you are willing to get out there to be there for somebody. You know what I mean? And I think that's the part that's hard for each of us, is that we all stay guarded, you know what I mean, into that little corner in that wall, you know what I mean? But what I did learn about being out here around people is some of the people don't have family. And I was able to be a friend or a family to them. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's something that I have an attribute for, you know what I'm saying, with, you know what I mean, is being able to operate and associate with people, you know what I mean? But it's been hard for me lately trying to get myself together. Sounds crisp. Is that condenser mic chip? Oh man, I've been waiting for that. Sorry. I'm pushing myself, man. Like, I'm almost done with this live stream now. And I said that I wanted to come back and do another one, but I ain't know if I was gonna have the strength to do it, you know what I mean? But there's something in that motivates me, that is when I don't feel like doing it, you know what I mean? Like, something amazing might happen on the live stream. And I just want to put myself in position that if I could be there, you know what I'm saying, I'm there, you know what I mean? Anybody got some news? Like, look, I heard Diddy getting out. I don't know. It was some other stuff I've been hearing too, but I really ain't had a chance to get deep into something that I could bring it up and use it as a discussion. I would, like, you would have to let me go and look at some stuff and then come back, And I'm thinking maybe I could do that tomorrow if I come tomorrow, or will I come back in a couple of hours, you know, after I get my haircut? You know, I don't know. I just felt like I wanted to get me a live stream done, just in general. He is. He is? Look, I don't know for sure. Look, I was just saying it. Shout out to Chris, just still being in the house. India still checking in. And I don't know what y'all got out there to do, you know, but I got some friends from India. Like, you ain't got a chance to meet my man, John John Musin. Have you ever met John? Yeah, he be coming by sometime. Let's see. I thought he was heading to Fort Dix. Well, I thought that Diddy was getting pardoned by Trump, but oh no, I know that Trump got some issues right now, and then this government shutdown. Oh Lord have mercy. Where's my other laugh? That laugh is starting to get on my nerves. Where is it? This. All right. That's the laugh I'll look at. Yeah. Let's see. Hungry. Yeah, man. I'm starting to think I need to get me something to eat too. While I'm out after this live stream. Did he gonna get the Epstein? Kinda. Did you hear me talk about this before? Epstein died in prison from being hung with a paper towel. A paper towel? Man, if you don't wet that paper towel and get it off your neck, like you could get hung from a paper towel. Man, sometimes I don't know, man. It's just weird to me, but it's like Diddy like took a lot of my childhood with that situation. You know what I mean? It just was already in a bad place for hip hop, you know, and then it's like now the passion that people have for hip hop, or the passion that they have to be that next upcoming artist. You know what I mean? Like for me, it's not even about the music no more. Like people want to be the next live streamer, like the next Kai Cenat. You know, they want to be the next Asho Speed. You know what I mean? And just with the endorsements that people can get these days, you know what I mean? But I wanted to make sure that I keep my content clean so that I can have an opportunity to actually head for those places, you know, if I'm going to be able to go somewhere. Like, if we got to go out here and get 100,000 people, you know what I'm saying? I want my 100,000 people to be at my live stream. You know what I mean? I don't want it just to be a number, a subscription, subscribers. You know what I'm saying? I want 100,000 people. That's just the real talk for it. And for me, it's like you ain't gonna get that out here on YouTube. You know what I mean? Like YouTube, you YouTube famous. Like you gonna get out here and get some recognition on YouTube, but it's your stuff gonna stay right here on YouTube. I don't want to sound like that, but I mean that's how I feel. Like it's like real music that you make. Like, is you gonna make some hood music that's gonna stay in the hood, or is you gonna make music that could reach out around the world? I want to be able to make the content to get to India, that India can check in. I got a chance to check into Egypt. I got a chance to check into Kuwait. I got a chance to check into, you know what I mean, Saudi Arabia. Like, yo, these is places I ain't never been to in my life, but to be able to check in, you know what I mean? I had a chance to have friends out there. I had a chance to talk to them people. You know what I mean? And what am I gonna say? You get a chance, 100,000 people to talk to. You know what I'm saying? What you gonna say to 100,000 people? You know what I mean? And I feel like that's why I want to practice. No, I ain't been over for fame. You feel me? And that is just an absolute no. You ain't got to never question D-Nell with the dudes. I'm just letting y'all know that right now. Ain't no fuck boy in your boy. I want to just say that because I heard that record. You know what I'm saying? Ain't none of that. You know what I'm saying? But just in general, you know what I mean? I just know in general that I just never want to be affiliated with anything that is outside of the moral way that God has created man and woman. Lord have mercy, because some of this stuff these days, boy, and it has been more normalized, you know what I mean, in television, like seriously in television. And if that's what it takes to get fame, I don't know people's sexual preferences, their lives, or their experiences, or what they be doing. You know what I'm saying? But people, I guess, can judge off of mannerisms and social behavior, and you could be uh guilty by association for being affiliated, and that's why people kind of, because things get questionable with certain. So anyway, let's say Meek the Cheeks Mills. Now, oh man, y'all funny. This is Cheek Mills fat. Oh, Meek. Oh man. See, that's the thing, man. Like, and I think this is with any entertainer or anybody. You might create something dope. You might be somebody dope. You might have whatever it is, but when you do something off the court, you know what I mean? Like, they remember you for what you did off the court. Like, they don't remember what's dope no more. You know what I mean? That's why I try not to get out here in these streets too much. Like, look, it's the off the court. That's my off the court behavior. Like, my off the court behavior, like, I ain't that social. Like, I ain't socially accepted as well. You know what I mean? But the Sean Litty Bitty, that man, y'all gonna have to stop messing with Puff, man, just because, he came from an era of real music. Like, you ain't never been to no real Bad Boy concert. Like, I've been to a Bad Boy concert, boy. Like, it was popping. I ain't gonna lie. I just posted some other stuff the other day. You know what I mean? We just went to the Keith Sweat concert, the other night, and I've had a chance to see like a lot of artists, and I can honestly say that out of all the concerts I've been through, like, Bad Boy was probably the best concert I've been, except for the Upper Smoke. The Upper Smoke tour, then that was popping. I ain't gonna front, you know what I mean? Because Eminem was there, and I was a big Eminem fan when he first hit the scene. Like, I remember, hi, my name is Slim Shady, and it's like that's when rap was rap to me, and like I was just telling people, like, there's some people I just have not listened to in the last 10 years. I listened to one rapper, and that's Brian Trejo. Like, he's the only rapper I listen to. I relate to him, everything, what I mean, with the word that he was saying, everything. But I like his style. I like what he's saying. He's saying something. It's fruitful. But I was gonna say, what I mean, like, rap around rap for me, like, it was back in the 90s, what I mean? But when Eminem came through, he came through like 99, like the year 99. When he came through, everybody listened to him and took to his personality and who he was. You know what I mean? And I would want, man, lyrically, check them bars. You know what I'm saying? I was with it. So there was never a great rapper to me again since that. But then when 50 Cent came through and had his era, like, I'm talking about, that's when music, like, when people were creative and stuff like that, like, they're not as creative to me. You know what I mean? Like, most rappers freestyle their lyrics, you know what I mean? And they don't really take the time to write. And I don't mean to take, I mean, nothing out on nobody, you know what I mean? But I feel like you don't use enough word search or enough wordplay without writing, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, the rappers I came from the era of where they were like really like educated, like they, like, you would have to go look up what the hell did that mean, you know what I mean? And I just, that's creativity to me, like how Wu-Tang had all of these codes, you know what I mean? Like, it was something in it, you know what I mean? I liked it. Let's see, after party. Let's see. Did you go to the after party? The Key Sweat after party? No, man. Look, I was trying to get home, go to sleep. I'm telling you, I'm old, man. Like, it was crazy because I'll be talking about how I ain't been feeling good. But yesterday, I got up and tried to walk around, and I'm talking about my calves start hurting. Like, what my calves doing hurting now all of a sudden? You know, it was just crazy to me. But anyway, I was tiptoeing, man. I'm like, I don't know, man. I'm day to day. I'm serious. Like, look, I'm telling you, man, I'm on the injured reserve. Real talk. He said some cream. Oh, no, I'm gonna use the cream. Like, look. Put some icy hot on you? Nah, I'm good. Mess around. Oh my God, that's funny, boy. You walk around here smelling like Bengay. Yo, I'm getting ready to go get up out of here, man. So I go get a haircut, man. I'll be back in a little bit, man. Hopefully, y'all don't mind coming back through to check me out. God bless y'all, man. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay cool, and I'll see you in a minute. This is the Vibe Factory. Come check the vibe.